Fingers tightly crossed that the winning run starts right here as welcome back, people, to episode number 6 of season number 3 of The Road to Glory. We are at Sunderland, the Black Cats, whatever you want to call them, as today, for starters, we have the Grimsby kit on, which is amazing, and it's last season's, of course, not this year's. That's in the wash from wearing it out when they play, as we're going to go to the calendar, because you guys don't care about that. As in the last game, I had to put the Grimsby kit on after we beat Lincoln 2-1. A beautiful last couple of minutes in that game. If you haven't seen that one, go watch it. Go follow. All the links in the description. And of course, subscribe. Always got to plug that. And we are going for 30 likes. 30 likes. Let's try and hit that, shall we? As Barnsley are first up today. At home at the Stadium of Light. That's another game after an international break that hopefully we can win in, as then it's away to Loftus Road in QPR, which are always a bit of an inconsistent team around the playoffs, but never really truly sitting inside them. As Birmingham are bottom of the league, away at St Andrews, think I'm going to play that to try and beat them. As then we have Norwich away and Luton at home. Actually, I think I'm going to play Barnsley, QPR and Norwich, and then simulate Luton and Birmingham, because we might as well risk it against Birmingham, bottom of the league. As Barnsley, who we play first, are literally above us by a point, but do have a game over us as they've played it now, and it looks like they've won. They've shooted up. No, actually, it seems like a draw for Barnsley, because now we can see them again. They are in 14th. They got a point out of their game, as actually we've got an international break off for once. I should mention that as well. It's a great thing, because we usually don't get these off. It's because of international players being out a lot now. We've got all the Australians out, Bailey Wright, Cameron Burgess, so we're actually unable to play, as got scout reports back potentially for a new player. As we're going to go straight into Barnsley though. We should have a full team, and we do, all fully fit, all back, glorious, no excuses now, as Babadinga is in goal. Matheson at right back, even though he's got a 70 rated, I don't think he deserves it, no offence to him. With Burgess, Doyle and Thompson, 09 and Zambrano, Moreno, Pritchard and Valley through the cam rolls, with Campbell up front. And I just want to say again how much these ratings have flown up since when we came in. We had such a team down in the dumps. I'm so proud of the boys, but I'd be more proud if we got a win. And Barnsley's team is Mark Gillespie in goal, Jordan Williams, Apo Halm, Tony Shibik, Liam Kitchen and Callum Stiles. He can play midfield or at the back. He's at the back today with Gomis and Palmer in the midfield, Dominic Fraser, Leia Iseka and Carlton Morris on the wings. That is a good Barnsley team, I've got to say. Quite good. Can see why they're not near the danger zone this season round, as we need to try and get away from the danger zone ourselves. We got a bit clear with that big 3 points in the last game, but we should have had a lot more in that last episode. I hope you guys agree with me, as hopefully we can get some points today on the board. Valley with a good run right here. Whip that straight into Campbell. It's gone over the heads, and oh! Gomis just took it away from Pritchard. First chance of the game, always the best one, as Dominic Fraser now, though, on the ball. He's given it into Palmer, looking for an angle. Just shrugged straight up from Dominic Thompson. That's absolutely obscene from our left back, as he's going to keep on running. Look at that. Keep going forward, Dominic. You've got the space to run, as we're going to go around you to Valley. Now inside to you as well. Valley with a terrible pass. That could have been a chance for the left back. Still nothing happening right here as Luco 9. Oh, I went to take a step back and switch that, but unfortunately was just tackled as Leia Iseka. Oh, passed it out of play. That's brilliant. Barnsley struggling to keep possession more than us in this game, which really does suit me. However, we're giving them the ball back. It's going to be just us giving the ball and then them giving the ball back to us. It's that kind of game, isn't it? As Tyrese Campbell making a run though right here, and Moreno's got the chip over the top. It's Campbell. He's on a bit of an angle, but can he shoot on this angle? He can! And he can put it in the side netting again. That is his thing, as it's 1-0 within 20 minutes. Tyrese Campbell carries on his form at the Stadium of Light. He got 2 against Lincoln and has 1 straight away against Barnsley. Great ball over the top. Bang. Bottom bins. We will take that. And Palmer right now on the ball. He gives one down the line into Dominic Fraser, read by Cameron Burgess though, and now Luco 9 to try and run this through the midfield. It kind of looks, well, I say kinda, it looks very comfortable from us. However, we're trying to be a bit optimistic with these passes, aren't we, Luco 9? And what I could really do with here, I know it's early on and I might be jinxing myself, but a clean sheet would be fantastic for the boys. As Campbell, get that tackle on, get that ball again, goes for a slide, but Shibik Just getting there before. That was almost our ball, but I am really enjoying the way we played. This feels so much different. As now it's Tyrese Campbell with the ball at his feet right here, and he's got the run of Moreno down this wing. Here's Moreno. He's got 5 at the back, all scurrying back. As can we try and get a good cross? And I don't think there's anyone in the box, so I'm going to give it Campbell here. Goes for a finesse with his left foot, and it's not as good as his right. As that is half-time straight away, and it is 1-0 to us at the break. I am absolutely enjoying the way we are playing today. Terrific footballers. We just need to carry on. I will make changes in this game as well, because I don't want to be the tired team all the time. We've had an international break given to us. Haven't had to play through one with players missing, like we did before. So we've got all those players back to full fitness, and I want to keep it that way by changing them. It does seem to have an effect, clearly, the fitness of our players, as that's a good ball through the middle right there, onto Alex Pritchard to sprint forward. Gives it into Lorenzo Zambrano. Zambrano on the wing to Moreno, who keeps that in perfectly. It's going to keep on going. He's having an actual good game today, as that's a great ball over the top. Shibik just to read it, though. Just not enough height, really. And Leia Iseka with the ball through right here onto, I think it's Morris. Yeah, Morris is going to maybe look to get it back in the middle and does. Leia Iseka tries to put it one more. That's probably Barnsley's best chance, however. They still do have the ball. Tried to back heel it. Blocked again as Veli gives this out to Pritchard, and really could have done with Veli on this wing, but he is back doing his duties, as that's not a good one. Pritchard, please. Oh, gets a touch on it, but doesn't move the ball at all, as it gives Barnsley possession back. They're building here, as it's Leia Iseka. Tries to put one over the top right there. Pritchard, even he's doing his defensive duties back in defence. So we're going to pass this out right here. It's Moreno. I'm going to look for Campbell forward again. That's a great ball, but just offside. That could have been another one of those. You can see why I'm just looking to try and feed Campbell. It was going to be a great ball the time I actually pull that one off, as now Doyle in the mid gives it to Zambrano. Zambrano around the corner into Moreno. A couple of passes right there. Zambrano into 09 right here, as we've got the ball near the edge. 20 minutes to go. Pritchard around his man into Zambrano, and Campbell pointing to where he wants it. Campbell tried to step away, just tackled though, as we just need to keep this win. However, Mateus has beaten Dominic Thompson to a ball right here, and it's pulled to the edge of the box. And I think Morris just knocked it away from his own man right there. That could have been a goal for them, as Thompson started the first half off perfectly, but this second half he's been a bit dodgy. So Denver Hume will replace him for fitness reasons, as well as Pritchard sticks a ball right here to Valley. Valley hopefully plays a 1-2 as Luke 09 can't release the ball. He's not had a good game, Luke 09 today, as Matthias with it in the midfield. Gives it to Leia Iseka. Tries to put it around Denver Hume, and Denver Hume, ref, that is a perfect tackle. Not seen as one though, as I've put Van Acker on. He's getting another chance, because he is a youth player, but still haven't forgiven him for that. I can't remember what game it was. It was Birmingham, wasn't it? Was it Birmingham? Yeah, I think it was, or Peterborough, one of those. As are they going to actually whip this ball in the end? There's 3 men stood over it, and one is actually behind the other. Is this glitched out or something? He's just not taking it. As, oh, there we go. He's took it, and he's passed it straight to Callum Doyle. Now, what was the point in that? As Callum Doyle's going to sprint forward right here. The centre-back puts one over to Moreno. Can we score from that wasted free kick? It's Moreno. He's in behind. It's Moreno into the top of the goal. And it is 2-0. To Sunderland. What a waste of a free kick that was. Straight to us, straight into the fans, as Moreno scores a rare goal for him. He's usually the assister, as we can get him off the field now for Elliot Embleton straight away. But that is a good blast at the near post. Keeper might be saving that. Giuseppe, I think, should be, but I do not care. It should be 2-3 points on the bounce. And you might be able to tell as well, though, the fact I keep saying like 3 points over wins just shows how much like I'm thinking about points in this like road to glory kind of thing, because I want us to be the best, and I'm targeting around 50 points at the moment, so hopefully we could maybe reach that. As Embleton, I don't think it was offside right there. Don't really see this being over 2-0, but I'll definitely take the 2-0 result. The Lincoln game has put us in good stead. I mean, what a win that was. Funny what a last-minute winner can do for a team, as that might be a foul. No, nothing given. As Van Acker, can we get another one maybe? I mean, we've got players forward. It's Pritchard. He's going to look for Valley down the line, and Tyrese Campbell's in front of his man. Valley to just cross it into Campbell on the volley, and he's put it in for 3! The scenes at the end of the game. It's another 90th minute brace for Tyrese Campbell, as we've got a 3-0 win. I know it's Barnsley, who aren't the highest rated team in the league, but I do rate Barnsley as well. No offence to them, but I can't believe we've actually won 3-0. We haven't done that much in this whole career mode, really. as that's just a flying volley into where he loves to put his shots, the side netting near the post. And it's 3-0. Game done. What a win that is, as the final whistle's blown straight away. And a 3-0 win at home after a 2-1 in the last game. That's 3 times 2, 6 big points for us right there. And that was a deserved one. What a game for us. And up to 15th with actually a game in hand over Peterborough. So that's very nice as we play QPR next. Don't know where these are in the league. Right, these are 7th. But off the back of that win, I'm feeling quite confident in my team. Even though I'm going to play the same team. Even though Campbell's quite tired. I should have put Benny Kafobe on. As yeah, we'll go with that lineup, shall we? We'll go with that and see how we can do against QPR. Straight back into the action. And Rangers Till I Die echoes around the Kian Prince Foundation Stadium as Seni Dieng is in goal. Moses Odobadu, Rob Dickey, Johnny Device, Connor Masterson and Nico Hammerline make up a definite back 5. Yep, it is. As Amos, Owens and Thomas are in the midfield with Kelman up front and Lyndon Dykes. No Charlie Austin. But Lyndon Dykes is the one I hate playing against. As Luke Amos is going to start the game off right here. Right, we've got 2 wins, but this is away from home, so it should give a different test to us right here as we've conceded a corner straight off the bat. Needed to though, didn't we? They were coming forward as Amos takes that as well. It's into Rob Dickey over the bar. Would have been an early chance for them as Zambrano runs through the middle, gives it onto Campbell right here. Pokes one through to Valley, and we've got a bit of a run on right here. Valley can keep on going. Can he hit this on his right foot? Kills it. But saved by Seni Dieng. It was really a bit comfortable. We went a bit close, but still, that's good work from Valley. Haven't seen that from him in a while as Campbell goes for a long shot there. And that was almost in off his left peg. There's a free kick here for Thomas as well for QPR. Lyndon Dykes gets piggybacked there by, I think, Burgess, who got a great header away. It's now Pritchard running forward. Had to backheel that. Get him a bit of time to now get the ball away from the defender as he does. On this wing, it's Alex Pritchard. Campbell making a good run into the middle. It's past him though, and oh, Moreno, I think, was waiting as Luke 09 wins his header, but straight to Ben Amos. Or Luke Amos, should I say, in the midfield. Ben Amos is a keeper. As Thomas now into Amos again. 20 minutes in, I'd say we've been the better team for chances. As Luke 09 right here with the ball at his feet. Gives that into Tyrese Campbell. And Campbell now has the run of Moreno right in front of him. That's a bit of a dead ball though. Should have been faster as Campbell shoots on the angle now. And Dieng has to save that. I mean, we have had chances now. First corner of the game for us as Campbell's going to try and get underneath it. Got plenty of goals so far as Doyle passed that into Zambrano to hit it. 09 it falls to. And Dieng saves again. I mean, we're having quite a few chances as he brought the man short. Going to cross it into Campbell again. Tries to get his head on it. Hit that on the angle. Amos, no handball. Falls to Zambrano. Got an angle and Zambrano's put it in the top bin. We do get the goal. Lozano Zambrano with his first for the club, I feel like. The CDM just hitting it home from another deflection. QPR struggling to clear their lines altogether. And we take a lead against 7th place. Scenes as everyone's on the deck and the number 7 got it. I mean, Campbell with a bit of a pop shot right there. Pass it into Zambrano. Takes a good touch. The defence parts like the sea and then just top bin. Look at that. No keeper. No keeper at all. He's saving that one. First goal in 19 as now Lyndon Dykes on the ball right there. Into Thomas. Tries to play it back and Cameron Burgess reading it this time. Zambrano's going to run with the ball. He's got no one really in front of him making a decent run though. So we're going to pass it back to Pritchard. And Pritchard tries to force that one. And Lyndon Dykes right here has a run on of Thomas as Thomas gets that ball back right there. 09 can't pass it in though. And it's on the edge of the box. Luke Amos. Back to Lyndon Dykes. He's got a chance to P-roll that one. And that was quite close. I feel like Babadinga had it covered. But of course, don't quote me on that as now Thomas comes away, or Thompson comes away from the defence with the ball into Pritchard, straight to Campbell. Put that just over the top for Moreno. That's a decent ball from Tyrese Campbell as it's just a bit far for the shot, I feel like. However, can we pull that back to the edge? It's Pritchard and Dickey with a block. It's not going to go out. It is now Matheson with the header as that was a big chance for us, but we're doing well from corners. Getting plenty of them as Campbell's going to peel off and hammer line and had to get that one off the line. It's headed by Valley into Doyle. Can we create a chance just before half time? Around the corner. Moreno, that's a great flick on. Good work right here. Falls to Campbell with a shot. And just wide of the post. I am loving the way we're playing, especially with these chasing the playoffs. We're doing superbly well. 1-0 at the break, courtesy of Zambrano's first in 19. I don't know what it is that's clicked. We're going from terrible form to 3 wins on the bounce, which is just amazing to hear when we're in a relegation battle, really. As Zambrano now passes it into Campbell. Moreno making that run around, and can we get someone in the middle? Moreno is going to just dummy that one. Now he's going to in-swing it, but that's going to be deflected to the keeper. As it's now Vallehi on the ball right here in the midfield. I don't know why he's so central, but still keeping the ball as now Zambrano. I do need to change Vallehi's boots as well. I just realised that, as that's a great pass up to Campbell. And can these old boots do the trick? No, they can't. Dickey blocking. He is just carrying QPR's defence at the moment. Blocks everything. It's Kelman on the ball right here. Gives one round the corner to Lyndon Dykes. Onto Thomas right there as Dykes tries to get a return. And oh my days, the fans are going mental for something there. I don't think anything was in it. No malice as Zambrano passes that out to Pritchard. Pritchard manages to keep the ball. Beautiful spin. And with 20 minutes left, we might be getting another clean sheet here. I don't want to speak too soon, but clean sheets are just big for us. We've hardly had any, as now Moreno's got another chance to cross and Campbell's peeling off. It's a header just across the net. But again, they are pushing forward with menace right here as Kelman dragging it all over the place. He's going to give it to Luke Amos, and Amos now with a back heel into Kelman. It's onto Macaulay Bonne off the bench. I know what he can do. He can have moments of madness, as Babadinga's going to dive on that though. And he's going to throw it out to Valley, as Valley gives this to Thompson. Can we get that back around the corner to him? No. Bit forced. Not a good pass, but 09 cutting his lanes. And it's going to be 09 to keep on running right here. He's going to try and... Oh, no. On a bad joke. Oh, it's a good job he didn't slide with his feet there, 09. That could have been a red. Good job. He changed it, because I definitely slid with menace, as now Babadinga catches that one again. That was a close roll to their player. I mean, putting the EBGBs in me right there, as now Dominic Thompson's going to keep on running. Oh, force it to Campbell, who's not making his run, to be fair. Good idea from the left back, as Thomas, keep getting the names the wrong way around right there with my left back and him, coming forward as now Macaulay Bonne onto Kelman. It's a 1-2. Macaulay Bonne tried to take him out right there. It's around the corner into Luke Amos. Please, no, nothing at the end. It switched across. Thomas Babadinga, huge save. That is magnificent. He looked like he clawed that out of the back stick. I mean, we've had loads of chances and everyone's played well, but Babadinga could get man of the match for that one, as we just need to get rid of this corner. Everyone ultra defensive. Head it away. There was a big swing there. Just blast that Embleton. And there we go. We've beaten 7th place QPR. It is 3 wins on the bounce, as I saw. The captain Luke 09 was down right there. Shake hands with Mark Warburton, as that is a huge win. 2 wins from 2. We play bottom of the league next. I thought we were going to burp there, but surely the form cannot finish with bottom of the league, can it? As yes, there is a player injured right there, and I'm guessing that's 09, but we're up to 13th. That's very good going from us, I'd say, as 09 is out for 5 days, so I think he's going to miss the next game. Yeah, he's going to miss Birmingham, but, well, I'm going to say I'd rotate, but I don't think I am going to rotate. I like the form. I want to keep it going. As there's only one change for this game, and you can see it right there, so I'm not going to walk you through the team again. It's Van Acker who needs to really do well. Maybe he can pin down his position in the team if he does, but 09 is still injured. That's 24th place Birmingham City. It's away from home. I really need a win. As if you look at that as well, Jonas Wind, 9 goals, Tyrese Campbell, 11. Now that's the way we like to see it, should I say. As I'm getting too excited, I'm thinking about 4 wins on the bouncers. Can it be? It can! It is 4 wins on the bounce, and it's a 2-1 win away at St Andrews. George actually put them 1-0 up, with Campbell getting a goal after a yellow card. And Moreno, who's actually turned it on right now at the, well, almost second half of the season, gets the second to win us the game. What a month this is turning out to be, as oh my days. Can you see that at the top of the standings pile? I can see that little bit of green. I can see the playoff positions. We are 9th. We've been in a relegation scrap all season, but we are so close now to actually getting into the top 6. And we play Luton next to us just there, you can see. And Norwich, oh, Norwich are top of the league. Norwich are top of the league. I think I've got to play Luton and then simulate Norwich, you know, because Norwich is going to be a gamble to even win. And Luton's going to be a gamble if we simulate it, but I don't know. Anyway, no, Luton's took a bigger gap right there, as there's loads of points on loads of teams on joint points, should I say. As no, Norwich is first, actually. Yeah, we'll simulate Norwich, because they're first, get them out of the way. Probably chuck our form out the window, but it's the hardest game to do it in, as then we'll move on to Luton. As we do have a fully fit team for this one, as I'm going to make one change, of course. Luke 09's coming straight back in for Van Acken. He's a bench player, is Van Acken. I've got to say, he's not going into the first team, as Can we do it away at Carrow Road in first place? I don't know. As I've done the press conference for this one, and let's see, can we, I mean, if we can keep this form up, what a result it would be right here. But we're going to have to simulate it. What's the score going to be? It's a win! We've actually done it! We've beaten Norwich, top of the league. We've only lost one game, 2-1. 5 wins out of 5. At the start of this episode, we were near the relegation zone, and we've beaten top spot. What is going on? Luco 9 with a goal, who's just come back. Tzolis makes it 1-1. Pritchard against his former club, 2-1. Tzolis thought he might have got a leveller, but in the 87th minute, he loves to keep goals late on. Tyrese Campbell wins us the game at Carrow Road. We're on for these playoffs. What 1 month can do for you is amazing. As we play Luton next, I don't know where Luton's gone. Maybe they're in the... Well, I think they'll be below us now. Can't see them jumping over Reading. As, yeah, if we win this game... we could be joint points with QPR if they lose. As what a month this was. Look at that. 4 wins from 4. 5 wins from 5. And now Luton. But to be fair, we're running to a big tough patch right here. It's December. If we come out on the right side of this... in January, we could be really up for it. We're doing a Barnsley in real life when they just went flying straight into the playoffs. Trying not to get too ahead of myself, but what a good feeling as Luco 9 saying he's glad the form's turned around, doing his captain speech, as we're going to use him in the same team again. See what we can do against Luton, as this is a very close match. Well, it should be. Hopefully we can make it miles apart. And if we didn't have the fans behind us at first, we definitely should have now, as Simon Sluger is in goal. Peter Chiosso, Sonny Bradley, Dan Potts and Reece Burke at the back with Omar Gueva. Don't tell me that's another 5 at the back formation. No, it isn't actually. With Mpanzu and Campbell in the midfield, Harry Cornick, Musweke and Mendes Gomez on the left. It's a decent Luton team, as it's going to be a challenge, but we're going to try and make it 6. 6 is a magical number. I don't know why, but it is. As then we'll hopefully make it more after that, as Moreno's on a brilliant run right here. He's actually beating defenders now. He's got confidence, as that's a great ball in the middle. And Campbell got there first ahead of 2. Good intent. Pele Rudder-Kampanzu, though, gives this into their Campbell. And their Campbell goes for a shot. Big save from Babadinga. That was brilliant, wasn't it? Really good from him, as we're going to try and get this corner away. Gavia whips it over the top. 09 with a header away. Wrong side of Cornick there. Pritchard is now Mendes Gomez drilling his way into our box. Puts it onto the edge. Harry Cornick got runners in front of him. Gives it into Musweke. Onto Campbell. It's a 1-2. We've missed his tackle a bit, but he's given it out wide for a 1-2. Babadinga, brilliant stop. Absolutely sensational. Don't come all the way though, keeper. As Musweke with a shot, and he's made another save. What a goalkeeper we have on our hands. He's the lowest rated player in the team. But I want to see a replay for this. Musweke hits it over the top of Burgess and bang! One-handed to give them a corner. I mean, they've done well at the start of this half of Luton, but still, our keeper's just amazing as it's headed down to them though, and please don't give them a goal. Oh, Callum Doyle, what are you doing? It is a penalty. Why am I getting ahead of myself? I'm too excited. Terrible tackle, that one. Sonny Bradley, centre-back on centre-back, as it's going to be a penalty for them, and Campbell against Babadinga. If he saves this though, oh, which he almost did. It would have been amazing. Top bins. 1-0 Luton. We haven't had to respond, apart from that Lincoln game, which was last episode. Today we haven't had to respond, apart from simulated game against Norwich. So let's see what we can do. I've got faith in the boys. We're playing well now. So let's see what we can do. Can we do it immediately? Dominic Thompson with the ball into Luco 9. And Valehi might just be offside, you know. And is, I mean, he's a bit too early right there. Too eager is the Frenchman. As it's going to be a free kick for Chiosso to take. If we're first on that, which we are, 09, brilliant work. We can try and get something. But Pritchard's passing's been a bit shabby lately. Don't expect that from him. As Matheson, touchdown. He's been improved since the last episode where he was absolutely terrible. As now Zambrano in the mid gives it round to Moreno now, who drills that forward to Pritchard. Little trip, but not enough to give us anything as Luco 9. You've got to get on that. As it's into Musweke right here. He goes around us as well. It's another chance for Luton if they can pull this off. Mendes Gomez needs tackling. Does get tackled by Matheson, who gets around and gets the ball away as well. On to Moreno, as Moreno's going to set off running. Gives this into Pritchard. Get that back over the top, Alex, as he does. Straight into Moreno right here. Moreno tries to turn, doesn't even do his skill move. Didn't even register it for some reason. As now Campbell onto Pritchard. Pritchard onto 09 and 09. Oh, you've got to get that pass off. It was a brilliant run down the wing. But no, Luke 09, he does so well defensively, but moving the ball after he makes his tackles is not too great at that, as now Matheson has to come across to Mendes Gomez. Please make the tackle, Matheson. That's brilliant work. Just can't prevent the corner, though. And I'm nervous from these because they're getting a lot of them, Luton. It's like us against QPR, as they're going to whip this in. Dominic Thompson win that. Does so. Still edge of the box. Drills it in. Doyle with a touch. That might be handball. And is Doyle's gave away another penalty. And we are so unlucky in this one. Callum Doyle letting the team down as it's Campbell now against Babadinga. Going to go same way, and that's why you don't go the same way twice, Campbell. Babadinga does not deserve to have conceded this game. He saves a penalty yet again, as it's going to be whipped in again, and it's Masuake. They're winning everything, though. Got to be better from corners, as Moreno turns out right there. Gives it into Pritchard. Pritchard forward to Campbell. Campbell now looks out wide to Matheson, who's making a good run forward. Vallehi's at the back post. He might just get on that. Knocks it back across. Luke 09 just can't get there. I think their keeper was down right there. We should have tried and jumped on that as a free kick given. Maybe handball, I don't know. But Pritchard will take this quick. Let's try and do something quick, shall we? Valley still has the ball right here, and Sluga with a stop. Right, our first corner of the game. Please give us a penalty as Campbell peels off. It's going to always go in towards Campbell. Not winning that one, though, but we're trying to win that again. Callum Doyle, oh, he's having a dodgy game. Needed to put that back in the danger zone, but Thompson with a brilliant towering header onto Tyrese Campbell. Can he whip that across? It's almost in! And that cross was a shot, wasn't it? And I think we got some undeserved boos from that. I mean, we are trying, boys. Fans, but it's just been 2 penalties, hasn't it? As they've even missed one as well, as now Burgess, the passing to 09. Can we get something before half-time here, though? It's Valley. He's in the box. Gives this to Pritchard, and Pritchard drills it home. Right, we do have a leveller before half-time. That is important, as their captain, Alex Pritchard, he's got the armband now 09 was missing. Gets the goal. He's been a bit non-existent today as well, but he comes up when it matters. Captain Pritch. Simon Schluger, no clean sheet for you, mate. Free kicks have been doing us a favour right here. Loads of handballs from them. In the middle, space to shoot, bottom left corner. Brilliant work from the number 21. And it should be the break straight away, and is. It's 1-1 here at the Stadium of Light, and I am very much thoroughly enjoying this. We've just got to keep it going. No, we're not in the lead, but it has been an eventful game which we've got ourselves back into, so hopefully momentum's back on our side to try and make it 6. At least we're not losing anymore, that's the main thing, and they don't deserve to be in the lead. It's just penalties. As, hang on, this might not be a penalty though. Mendes Gomez drilling into the box. He's got to be offside. They've played a 1-2. It's across the box. It's Cornick, and Mpanzu's off, isn't he? He's onside. It's 2-1 to Luton straight away, and Pele Rudick Mpanzu's got it. His P rolled it past Babadinga. All that hard work, but to be fair, he was literally a yard away from him. Behind again. Good worked goal, I mean, straight from half-time into it. Our team is all over the place, though. A bit embarrassing. Keeps him on side, does Cameron Burgess right there, and what can you do? I mean, what we've got to do is get ourselves back into a good position. A bit too excited with Pritchard's goal right there, as Campbell now across to Mpanzu. Masuake onto Harry Cornick. Cornick's got that round the side, and Mpanzu should have had another right there. Blasts it way too far. Way too far. Wasted that one as I put Embleton on now for Moreno. Going to make that change as now it's into Zambrano straight away. And give that to Matheson Zambrano. That's a terrible pass. We could have conceded from that, but Thompson right there as it's straight into Pritchard, who's going to give that to Campbell. Round the corner, please. Onto Embleton as Elliot Embleton's going to drive. Keep on driving, mate. Keep on driving. Now pass that through to Pritchard. What a ball, Elliot Embleton, and what a tackle, Sonny Bradley. Should have been 2 for Pritchard if he had pulled the trigger. But of course, the tackle prevented him from doing so as Doyle released that. Callum Doyle, really bad performance from him today, but I guess we can let him off with it because he's been a big part in our last couple of games, but it's not been good enough as now Mendes Gomez turns 2 of us right there, turns Matheson too easily into the box. It's round the corner, it's Campbell, it's Mpanzu for 2. Luton are now 3-1 up at the Stadium of Light, and this is terrible. Expected a bit better after beating top of the league, and of course chasing the playoffs. I expected a lot better, as it's a good finish, innit? Good finish, but not what we deserved. Now we're scrapping to get back into this one, as Valley gives that on to Campbell. Campbell back to Pritchard. Pritchard has the run of Embleton right here. I mean, I'm still going to fight till the very end, of course I am. We are Sunderland, as now Embleton whips the ball, and you can see we're looking for Pritchard, but a man in his way, because Luton's done very well in this second half. Got to give him credit. Their goals have been well-worked team goals, as Cornick Trying to run around us. Gives the ball around us right here. I mean, I don't want to concede any more. That'd be bad for morale, I feel like. All this morale we've built up as Cornick makes a tackle. Pritchard now passes that on to Tyrese Campbell. And we're going to get away from this area a little bit. It's Valley. Valley, use your pace. You've not been using it today. Keep on running. Now stop. Now cross it. Campbell making a great run. Chests that. Blasts that. And he's absolutely fumbled it. Really had to score that. No way back, I don't think. As Van Aken. Quick pass. Pritchard. Zambrano. We're still playing better than some of the games that we like. I mean, what was it? It was Birmingham, wasn't it? We're playing a lot better than we did against Birmingham, even in the last couple of minutes right here. As Valley's always offside, though. That's a problem with him. Even though I've actually put him on comeback for defence to try and keep him off. Well, not offside, but onside. And he's still not doing it, as we've got 2 minutes added on right here. I still don't want them getting an extra goal. Dominic Thompson, please. Bit of a dodgy pass. That's a very bad one from Burgess, but does get the block in again. And Embleton right here with the ball. Gives it into Zambrano, into Pritchard. As we've literally just got half a minute. No win in this one, no draw even. But, I mean, I'm still thinking about it as we've passed it into Zambrano's heel. Him and Doyle, not the best of games. As we lose 3-1 at home to Luton. I mean, there's a couple of boos. I don't appreciate them from the fans because they have done good on form. And the wins was always going to dry up at some point. Luton a good team in the Championship. And yeah, we move on to the next game. We take that with a pinch of salt. Still not the worst performance as we are in 11th in the league. Still not halfway through the season as we can push off to these playoffs. I don't want to go any below it. We're on 31 points now and Preston are on 22. So we've actually got ourselves a 9-point gap on that. That's beautiful. And 37, we've got 6 points off the playoffs. So we are closer to playoffs than, of course, the relegation zone. That is perfect. That's not what I imagined at the start of this episode, but that's where we've got ourselves to. As next episode, a little sneak peek. It's Bristol, it's QPR, it's Lincoln again, Rotherham, Coventry, and maybe we'll squeeze Bristol in again, or maybe we'll just leave it until Bristol. Then transfer time, where we can make signings with the 7.5 million that we've still got. I'm surprised that we've actually still got that. As thank you guys for watching this episode right here. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well so you do not miss an episode in the future, as this has been a very good episode for us, even though our manager rating's gone down. I don't get it, but hopefully you guys still enjoy this. Take care in a bit and I'll see you in the next one, if you're there. Take care and peace.